Round 21, the Brazilian Grand Prix, Sao Paulo. And it's going to get techier than techie things. T minus 24 minutes until we get ourselves a cheeky race start. I will explain to you the delay in short order because I abhor punctuality or lack fortuitous circumstances that we can get surely at this juncture. So your boy had to revert to type. Do you know what I mean? The scene of the crime as far as some of Maximilian Verstappen's most famous exploits. Your boy had to reach for it. We had to go full Red Bull settings. We had to, chat. Need it. I'm not even superstitious, chat. I'm not, I promise you. Zero rain into Lagos. But Germanic, they just had their umbrellas up not long ago. So I don't know. This is going to get techier than techie things. Mark, you're a legend. Sir Mark, you're an absolute legend. Oh, the umbrellas have gone down, Sir Mark. What are we doing here, chat? I thought the umbrellas were up. It felt like it was rain. I saw all of the prelude and the build-up where they were referencing by dint of a cheeky VT 2024. This same fixture 1 year ago is techie. If you're a brand new member, do yourself a favour and get yourself over to the community tab and shortly thereafter the Discord within which we continue the F1 conversation. I'm nervous. Of course you can't. Oh wow. Felipe Massa on the grid talking about justice. Of course, when he says justice, he's not talking about a reinstating of the 2008 World Drivers' Championship. No, we couldn't do that. We wouldn't go so far. That would be too extreme. What he's talking about is $60 million worth of lost earnings. He wants his financial resource reparations. Billy Idol, I don't even know. Didn't vote, went for Kimi. Go on then. Who have you got? Race winner. 56% of the time, you guys saying Lando Norris is going to nail it. 14% of the time, Oscar Piastri. Kimi has 21%. Oh, the humanity. Everybody's putting some big disrespect. Am I cutting out again, Yasser? Behave yourself. Behave yourself. This is really annoying now. No. You guys tell me. Yeah, reload. You're a legend, Joe. I appreciate you. I don't think I am cutting out. Let me know if I'm cutting out. Drop a 1 in the chat if I'm cutting out. If not, then leave it alone. Oscar Piastri, oh the humanity. Cheeky fist bump. Firms from one Martin Brundle. There you go. You're a legend. I need some. And I need to get some Red Bull. Damn me, I'm nervous. True, wiggle. True. We go by the bookmakers' odds. Sadly. I don't even know if... I don't think... Oh no, 40% chance of rain reduced now to 20%. Listen, this race will be run at turns 9 and turns 12. Both right-handers. It's going to get techier than techie things. Go on, let me check. Let me read out some odds. Cheeky word with Seb. T-Racers, it's still dropping out. What is going on? T-Racer, pop out and come back in, mate, and reload and tell me if it's still crystal clear. Let's go, Stephen. See, I'm way too nervous. Me too. That's why I had to get the old Red Bull out. Do you know what I mean? Old habits die hard. Oh, the humanity. Lando Norris is odds. Heavy odds on favourite. Heavy. 71% of the time. If you run the race as a simulation 100 times, 71% of the time, 0.4, the bookmakers say Lando Norris takes it. Oh, the humanity. Oh, the humanity. Oscar Piastri takes it 11.7% of the time. Kimi Antonelli, it could be all up to Kimi Antonelli, starting from second. 10% of the time. Charles Leclerc's your fourth favourite. Where's Max? Oh, the humanity. He needs rain, doesn't he? And circumstance. Max Verstappen, 45-1. Just saying, chat. 2% of the time they say Max Verstappen wins. That feels like that's off. I couldn't tell you the materiality of the mistake, but that feels like at least a couple percentage points. If you run the race simulation 100 times, 2%. I would say equal to or greater than odds makers. George Russell 33-1. That means, therefore, if you're a Max Verstappen fan, not that I'm encouraging betting degeneracy, 45-1, Max to win the race. But he's going to need luck, and that's the problem. He's going to need fortuitous circumstances. He's going to need for all of the racing gods to smile down upon him, therefore. And that makes me a tad nervous. I'm not going to lie. Chat. That makes me really, really nervous. Right, let's get ourselves a cheeky... Right, let's go. Martin Brindleborg isn't slapping the same. It's not the same. F1 isn't the same. I feel like I lost a friend last night. I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like I don't know, chat. I feel nervous, and I'm filled with trepidation. Look, if Max doesn't do something here, you know what's going to happen. F1 fans around the world are going to click off. Anyone that's come here by dint of Drive to Survive will full stop new paragraph. See you in 2026. Do you know what I mean? That's where we'll be going with this. Right, let's get ourselves some... 71 laps. I'm nervous. Oscar Piastri says tricky. Oscar, you're going to have to go for it, son. You're going to have to go, son. 9 points in it now. You've got to go, chap. It's go time, Oscar. No more mistakes, sir. You're good enough. You're plenty good enough. You've got this driver 81. Who is that dude in car 81? And what has he done with Oscar Piastri? You know what I mean? Blink twice, Oscar, if you need help. That type of thing. Red Bull is the best drink. I don't care what anybody says. Red Bull tastes so nice. It's just the best drink. Any other drink pales in comparison, I'll be honest with you. And this is not an advert. You know what I mean? So Mark, you're a legend. Liam, you're an absolute legend. Afternoon cam, is there any rain expected? Well, one of the chaps on the grid just said earlier on there was 40% chance of rain. Now there's only 20%. Yeah. So... never bet against that Max fella. That Max guy, as Zach Brown would say. The Lego boys are hilarious. Pass it round, sir. I'm having a bad withdrawal. Oh, the humanity. It's the Red Bull, isn't it, Cameron? Did you see the pre-race carts they did? Yeah, no. Oscar was driving with Lando. I did see it. That's a bit dangerous to me, if I'm honest. Martin Brundle cracked the joke that was probably the most dangerous thing that they'll do all day today. Not if Gabriel Bortoletto's crash is anything to go by yesterday. 57 Gs. What are we doing? Have you guys seen the pictures? You can't even write it, chat. I mean, insane. Unrecognisable was the debris. As far as F1 cars are concerned, that doesn't look like an F1 car. That looks like wreckage, but I digress. Right, let's go. I'm only on here in honour of Verstappen's sacrifice. Oh, the humanity only like Monster. Monster's not the... I don't get it. Started drinking Red Bull, Biochem Go. I mean, we're all in bad habits, right? It just tastes so good. In engineering school and have never kicked the habit. It's so good, Biochem. I don't care. I don't even need the energy. I just like the taste. Red Bull is indeed an addiction. And it's not good as far as... one's health, but we need it today. We're going to need all the fortuitous circumstances and superstition that we can get our hands on. Right, T-minus 15 minutes until we get ourselves a cheeky formation nap, and I'm nervous. We have ourselves a Brazilian national anthem. Let's go, Gabby Bortoletto. Picture's insane. I need some. Insane. It was high, wasn't it? It reminds me of Jos Verstappen on Martin Brundle way back in the day. I hope I'm not mischaracterising that crash. I'm hoping I'm not. Leclerc to take Norris and Antonelli out turn 1 surf source? I don't think so. Well, I hope not. Apple TV takes over F1. You will cry for Netflix and Sky potentially match. It's amazing that they got the car working so fast. Absolute mechanical greatness. They're the best. Upper echelons of motorsport and intellectual thinking, cerebral. There aren't too many fields in human history, where people have been able to think in a more agile way than F1 engineers. Sir John, you're a legend. If Max has a pulse and is on that grid, bet against him at your own peril, says Sir John. That WDC is still well within his reach. Those McLaren engines have been through the ringer as well. So your context is something like this, and you're a legend, Sir John, as always. Max Verstappen, his Red Bull, they broke parc fermé, didn't they? Because they didn't set it up properly. The ride height was far too high. Have you seen this? If you didn't watch the video earlier on, check this out. Again, courtesy of my guy Tactical. Why is that car ride height, load and corners and contours notwithstanding? Why is that car running so high? If you understand that in F1 in ground effect era, you optimize for downforce by running the car as low to the ground as possible. So what's that all about, Red Bull? And that's why they had to break parc for me. Nice to see the team icons, courtesy of, yeah, legends, multi-viewer, different gravy. If indeed you like yourself some F1 metrics, the go-tiest form of going down yourself, so don't download yourself some multiview. I'm nervous, chat. I can't talk at the moment. My enunciation is far beyond gone. I can't handle it. I prefer tyre water. Let's go, big brother. Go Red Bull. I'm more of a toker than a drinker. I don't hate it, Macon. Probably a healthy way to go. Yeah, but the problem is Ted Kravitz is spelling out the automotive pugilistic equation and therefore dilemma. The paradox is this. Tyre wear will be a thing around here. Again, by dint of the tyre compounds that Pirelli have bought, gone one step harder than was last year. But the problem for Oscar Piastri is, what's his weakness always been? As versus a Lando, as versus a Max, it's always been tyre wear. As quick as he's been around these type of tracks, it's always going to be a struggle for Oscar Piastri to manage for some tyre wear by dint of his style. Super aggressive, last of the late breakers, missed the geometric racing line apart from tight line. Craig Slater with Max Verstappen. We need a little bit of luck today. DJ Luck and MC Neat. We can make it through the night. Max says top 5, top 6 probably without safety car shit. He's going to need luck. He's going to need a safety car. 45-1. And rain. Problem is the car. Sharma. The rain. I didn't see Alex Pereira. I haven't seen it. My doctor said I should watch what I smoke. I bought. Let's go, mate. Oh, come on, Max. Just watching a VT in the highlight of 2024 Max Verstappen Brazil Grand Prix this feature. Quite the masterclass that. If you've never seen it, then I would absolutely recommend you ingesting it. And breathe. We are T minus 10 minutes away, and I'm nervous as fudge. I can't even tolerate it. This is undescribable, the level of tension and nervousness right now. 400 of you watching concurrently, do me a favour and smash the like if of course you like the stream and you are so inclined. I make no apologies. Let me say this up front. Make no apologies for labouring the point that this channel drives and survives by dint of you guys showing up, you guys holding my very noddy B-spec F1 feet to the F1 flame, and fact-checking, prying, leveraging your F1 intellectual curiosity. And I make no apologies for labouring the point. I am grateful ad infinitum for that. This channel, I mean, you guys prop it up on your not insubstantial shoulders every time you come in here and contribute, talk, continue the F1 conversation. You grew a white hair in your eyebrow yesterday. Probably. I'm nervous. I don't even know what's going on. I don't know my left from my right. I can't talk. It's too much for me to compute. You heard me yesterday saying that this channel is over. It's finished. And there was it was funny, but there was a hint of, there was an element of truth to it. A rising Max Verstappen side floats all F1 boats. Don't fat shame me. You fat shame me all the time. Yeah, so telling me about your audio is bad, Cameron, and then it's not. I'd see Max gain at least some good positions just for the pain to be less than it is already. 100% dynamite. Danica is in my. Oh my gosh, Joe. Danica is not in your base. Danica is very intelligent. Danica has made podcasts expounding upon the possibility that there are reptilian shapeshifters walking among us, and if indeed there are, how one might go about spotting them. Interesting that. Lando fourth by turn one, surf sauce, can you imagine? Problem is with Lando, right? All of a sudden he's remembered and or learned how to start races properly. Lest we forget, Mexico, 800 and something meters down to turn one, and Lando was nowhere to be seen, gone down the road. Same thing yesterday, right? In the sprint race, and then all of a sudden he knows who he is in qualifying. It's techie. Listening to Lando Norris talking about his qualifying lap, he's managing for risk. Who is this fella? Who is that chap in car number 4? And what has he done with Lando Norris? He's exhibiting none of the traits, none of the errors of the unforced variety that have so come to characterise Dustin from Stranger Things. I'm going to have to retire the moniker, chat. I can't even call him that again. Lando Norris. He's got all the risk at the moment, and that's where, Houston, we have a problem if we are invested in a competitive championship PLC between now and the end of the season. It's techie. Yes, I could never, mate. I'm cheering for you, brother, not Lando. Oh, Sir John, you're a legend. She's with the Lizzo people. She's correct, Cam. Oh no, Yasser. 100%. I need some. Do me a favour. If you like the stream, like the stream. Nearly 500 of you in here concurrently. We are T-minus 7 minutes away from a cheeky formation lap. It is, of course, round 21. The Sao Paulo Grand Prix. Brazil Interlagos. It is stakes of a driver championship variety. Oh, the humanity. I can't bear it. Joe, you're an absolute legend. I appreciate you gifting memberships. If you want to become an Elated Peddler, a member of the channel, and you were so inclined, please feel free. Shortly thereafter, get yourself over to the community tab. Join the Discord. There will be a link over there. The Discord within which we continue and further the F1 mode of discourse. Cheeky VT from Sky Sports F1. T-minus 6 minutes before we get ourselves a cheeky formation lap. But Cam, it's easy to win in the fat. I pranked. Do you remember when he said that? It is easy to win in the easier to win in the faster car, but not as easy as Lando Norris first thought when he pitched that supposition to Sir Lewis Carl Davidson Hamilton. Gonna squish that can. I'm telling you, Dr. Fistus, it's only a matter of time. What's going on, Baron von Noob? Oh, match! I'm so nervous. What is going on? I can't bear it. How many red flags? Who knows? Who the fudge knows? There'll be double waved yellows at the very least. Good evening from Kenya, East Africa. You're a legend, Andrew. I appreciate you being here. King of Nuts. Well, go on, King of Nuts. How nervous am I? 466. Do you want to play? If you are a racing driver and you go for a gap, then you are no longer a racing driver. Ayrton Senna, of course. I'm ready for some techie turn 1 dive buns on the inside. OG Zilla. Oh my gosh, it's too much this. I can't cope. I've had enough already. Look at this. Your boy's finished. So what tyres are they starting on, and where's that indicator? I need some tyres is what I need. Go on, bring the tyres up. I suppose we don't know yet, and it will update. I had all my chips on OJP. Now I'm sad. To that point, Anchor 2889. Who is in car number 81? And what has he done with Oscar Piastri? Nowhere to be seen. You know the stats already as we get ourselves a cheeky intro to Oscar Piastri. I want to say over the first 9 races, 4 poles, 5 wins. Over the succeeding 11, 2 poles and 3 wins, or 1 pole and 2 wins, something like that. I can't remember the stat. That should be buried in my mental Rolodex. But Parc Fermé settings. Oh my gosh. Met Max a bunch of times when I was marshalling Sandverts, down to earth as 99% of the drivers in any category. Baron, Von, Noob, 1000%. Your track circumstance, T-minus 4 minutes until we get ourselves a cheeky formation lap. Oh, the humanity. Round 21, Sao Paulo, Brazil. 4 races, including this one, to go before we get some answers to some driver championship questions. 4.3 kilometers race distance, 71 laps, 107.281 lap record, 43 meters elevation, 347.8 kilometers per hour is your maximal velocity. It will therefore get techie than techie things. There we go. We've got some tyres. Speaking of tyres, harder compound as versus the equivalent fixture last year. C4, C3, C2, and look at this, chat. They've put Antonelli on not quite fresh soft compound tyres, 3 lap old soft compound tyres with a view to facilitate him getting the jump on Lando Norris. It's going to get techier than techie things. T-minus 3 minutes until we get ourselves a cheeky formation lap. Max Verstappen, of course, having broken Parc Fermé, new power unit, new setup completely. They will have lowered that ride height with a view to optimise for Max Verstappen's chances of seizing victory from the jaws of defeat. Esteban Ocon also starts from the pit lane. Oh, the humanity. Absolutely Carmen. Ready as can be. Absolutely Carmen. Oh, the humanity. Lord No Kids. It's a good thing. I don't gloat, but Lando. What are we saying about Lando, Lord No Kids? It's a great name now as well, by the way. But Lando 4 seemed to be Lando 1. He's sitting in pole, and the doubters are twisting themselves to find some hate. Listen, unless you want to be declared of an Abbott of F1 reason, you've got to bend the knee a little bit to Lando. He's not been bad. That's just the truth, right? Over the past 4 or 5 races, come of the hour, come of the Lando Norris. I got to give, like him or loathe him. You got to, if you enjoy some F1 and understand what good looks like, an ability to deliver in the most pressurised of circumstances, the dying embers of an F1 2025 championship of the drivers variety, then you've got to put some respect on Lando Norris's name. I've got to retire the monikers for now. But again, let's pay attention to the start, right? T-minus 60 seconds away from a cheeky formation lap, and I am scared and nervous. What are we saying, Darius? I mean, sabotages in tinkering with the car is indeed stupid. I don't think they're tinkering with the car. I don't think they'll do something so daft. I mean, Zach Brown in the Beyond the Grid podcast this week said that he'd rather lose the championship than deviate from their oft maligned papaya rules. Their rules of engagement, to which they pin their mass. I tell you, it's techie, this. It is techie. What tyres is Max on? Max is on hards. Look at that, looking to go long. Oh, the humanity. I mean, as well you might expect, right? Forcing to be 5-time drivers champion, Max Verstappen. This feels like it's seismic. Did you see Jos Verstappen storm out the grid? The Red Bull pit box, pit lane, hospitality area, whatever. You know what I'm alluding to. Do you have the correct timing screen? Interval and compound is not really. There you go. Valid shout. Oh my gosh. Look at it. This is like Noah's Ark going down the grid as far as the tyre compounds, respectively. Lando, Leclerc, Piastri, Russell, Hulkenberg of your top 10, all on mediums. I mean, it's Kimi Antonelli, isn't it? 600 in the chat. You guys are legend. Do me a favour and smash a like. We're a couple of seconds away from a formation lap. Oh, the humanity. Here we go. Lando Norris zooms down the road. Oh, the humanity. I'm nervous. Jos is a moron. That's as may be. His son's not a bad peddler at all. OG Zilla praying for rain. Me and you both, sir. So that both of our guys in Lewis and Maximilian Verstappen. Why is Max Verstappen's car not moving? Forgive me, Lord, for I know not what I do. There's going to be scorched earth settings today, and I make no apology for that. Do you know what I mean? And breathe. And breathe. Macon, he wasn't too happy, Joss. You know, you're a legend. I appreciate you, mate. Nothing but love from London, UK. 550 of you watching concurrently. Kimmy tonight. No, I can't. I can't, Menino. I can never root for a crash. F1 is far too dangerous for this. Schadenfreude is, of course, a real thing. But yeah, and still, to root for a crash is probably a bit too far. The pole is broken. Oh, because Max isn't in their use. I know. I thought I've spent too long fighting with Sir Lewis, aka Colt LH. Fans can't forget Ray Meister. He doesn't do too badly, does he, OG Zilla? Sometimes Lance Stroll, apart from this time last year when Lance Stroll beached it, parked it with impunity, without compunction, in the bloody gravel. Go on then. Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. Right. They're rounding third here. Lando Norris stalls a tad because he doesn't want to spend too long sat on the pole. We are a couple seconds. We can sync on the reds. I'll go 1 red, 2 red, 3 red, 5 reds, lights out, and then we'll go if indeed you want to sync. I'll be a little bit behind as far as my audio and my visual, but I digress. Matt's with an epic drive from the back to a podium, a la Checo, potentially Autobahn, or a la Max Verstappen from P17 to P1 yesterday. Go on then, Kimmy. Let's have a word, mate. Look, he's looking at you, kid. Kimmy knows he has one chance, 100%. Well, go on, Delaney. Well, go on. Ah. 1 red, 2 red, 3 reds, 4 reds, 5 red lights. We are lights out. Lando's nailed it. Look at that. Fudge. Oh, Lando's nailed it. Goes defensive into turn 1. Kimi Antonelli, though, widens the corner and is right on the gearbox of Lando Norris. He'll have a go into turn 4. Will Kimi, if he gets a good run out of turn 3, will Kimi Antonelli. Shame that he doesn't have DRS, but he'll be down the inside. What are you doing, Kimi? Trying to warm up his tyres. Oh, what are we doing, Kimi? You do that on the formation, that chat. What are you doing? Love from Batswana. You're a legend, Mason. I appreciate you, chap. Oh. Antonelli got everything. Oh. Alonso goes wide. Fudge. Great start from Lando in particular, mate. He's done it again. He's converting skeptics into believers. I've got to retire all my Lando Norris and Dustin from Stranger Things monikers. 700 of you in the chat can currently do me a favour and smash the like. We are lap 1. We already have ourselves a yellow flag. Bortoletto's in the barrier again, for Pete's sake. They've only just repaired the car, Gabby. What's going on, chat? This is nonsense. Crofty puts forth the supposition this way, that potentially that's under the aegis of contact with one Sir Lewis, Carl Davidson, Hamilton. Sometimes it doesn't rain, it pours, as far as Gabby Bortoletto and contacts this race weekend. Although I wish it would pour quite literally. Now, Maximilian, where's Max? Already up to 17th is Max. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Max nailing another one. Come on then. Oh, no, Max. Oh, safety car already. Oh, the humanity. What happened to Sir Lewis? Damage. Oh, my gosh. So Bortoleto clearly has had a coming together with Sir Lewis. I mean, when it rains as far as Sir Lewis Hamilton, it absolutely pours. This is ridiculous now, chat. This is ridiculous. It's going to be 21 races back to back to back consecutively where Lewis, no podiums, no Ferrari driver has gone so long in their first season with Scuderia Ferrari without a podium. And that dude is Sir Lewis Carl Davidson Hamilton, first round Hall of Fame. Do you know what I mean? Mount Rushmore of F1. One of the greatest drivers that I've ever seen in my life. So what's happened? Chaos, you did say, King Cold. 17th already, dynamite. Oof, Lewis got his wing fudged and safety car settings, which is good again. Need a couple more safety car if you are a Max Verstappen fan and or a fan of a competitive championship between now and race 24. On board with Sir Lewis Hamilton. Poor start. Antonelli's start was up poor, but Lando Norris's was definitely very good. Lando tiptoeing through to... Oh, no! Lando Norris... Lewis was trying to tiptoe and then he's all over the shop, isn't he? He's taken one bit of contact and then Bortoleto. Oh, just stay on there, production. What are we doing? Okay. So the damage caused to Lewis's car was Bortoleto, but then something completely different. Bortoleto. Was that Pierre? Oh, for crying out loud, Lewis. You can't be more daft than this, Lewis. That is ridiculous. That's outstanding. Come on, Lewis. What are we doing? Got damage. Yeah, just retire the car. Lewis says not. It was not Lewis's fault, Darius. What? Lucky Lewis, darn it. Do you think so, Clive? That looked techie. Like, why is he doing that move? Oh, you know what? Let me not even. It looks like it's going to be a red flag. Bortoleto, again, a familiar sight. This feels like deja vu of 24 hours ago. Oh, my God. It was an Alpine. Pierre Gasly, potentially. Stroll, oh my gosh. What else can we say? So go on. 3 laps in the books. 69 left on the docket. Chaos. Lando Norris, though, gets the start that he so needed. Defends a very hot and Larry Kimi Antonelli going into turn 1. That's championship stuff for Lando Norris. Come off the hour at the moment. Come off the Lando. Norris has not been bad. Oh, just park it up, Lewis. Car's damaged, mate. There's no point. What's the point? What is the point? 900 of you watching Conconi, do me a favour. If you like the stream, then like the stream. It's going to get techier than techie things over the course of the next 68 laps or less. Oh, just forget it, man. That car's damaged. Black and white flag settings anytime now. Alpine is too slow. Lewis ain't used to slow cars. TWM, he should be used to class. He's been in one for the past 5 years. Do you know what I mean? This is half the issue, I think. Did not look like Lewis was at fault, Macon. Let's have a gander. It looked like a weird one, like he was approaching with too much speed. Oh, shoot, the back piece was not. Okay, so there was 2 incidents as far as Lewis is concerned. The first one, you've got to lay all of the culpability at Carlos Sainz's door for sure. But the second one, where I think most of the damage was incurred, was the contact with the Alpine. And that just looked like basics to me. Oh, yeah, no, that first one, little bit of a racing incident. So if you're going to lay culpability at anybody's door, it has to be Carlos Sainz Jr., the man from Madrid. Yeah, 100%. If that's where the damage came from. But I thought the big... Yeah, Carlos. Imagine the irony that Carlos Sainz, the man who Lewis deposed at Scuderia Ferrari, is the man who hit him. Yeah, Rogi Zilla. Is that where all the damage came from, though? I thought the biggest portion of the damage was the bloody... was the hit on the like the wing, the front wing Was Lewis on the straight, wasn't it, with the Alpine? Or maybe I'm just being stupid. I don't know. 16th already for Max Verstappen with 5 laps in the books, 67 remaining. Oh, the humanity. Nervous, chat. Father Time Tuner is undefeated, undisputed, lest we forget. Pound for pound has never, ever lost the round. F1 is a young man's game. There's not been too many people in the last 50 years to have even won a race at Lewis Hamilton's age or older. Nigel Mansell comes to mind. I want to say 93. Damage confirmed on the floor. Car's not stable. As if the car was ever stable, Lewis. Car's just unstable. Excuse me. Ted Kravitz says the car is absolutely muddied. Carlos caused the damage, 100%. Carlos caused the damage. What about the front wing, though? He had 2 collisions in the first couple of laps, right? Ferrari gave Lewis more aura, but loses his luck and pure natural talent. Bloody Nora Valking. Start, finish straight, broke the wing. Okay, so he broke the wing, and then the more material terminal damage was Carlos Sainz Jr. The F1 grods are cruel. Safety car in this lap. Let's go racing. Floor damage for Lewis, says Remcon, 100%. Yeah, it's got proper damage. That looked terminal to me. Go on then, Lando. Let's see how your how their race restarts go with a fire-breathing Kimi Antonelli on your gearbox, young sir. He's going to go late again, isn't he? He's trying to do the Max Verstappen snake oil thing. Look at that. Does the Max Verstappen restart? Bravo, Lando. You're learning, sir. And why is Kimi Antonelli? Oscar Piastri goes up the inside. Oscar Piastri goes up the inside of Antonelli, and there's a collision. There is a collision. The Ferrari of Charles Leclerc goes wide, and he's got damage as well. It's Kimi Antonelli and OJP. Of course it is. Oh, the humanity. But OJP emerges from the melee in second place. Oh, the humanity, Charles. You're a legend. Light share, new merch available, says Charles. Get in the Discord. Charles Edward, you're an absolute legend. Look at this. Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri are now first and second. Are they going to investigate that? I don't think they are. Oscar Piastri has plot armor to leverage. Insane. Oscar Piastri had to pull a move, right? He had to get something done here. Again, I keep saying for the avoidance of doubt, who is that in car 81? And what has he done with Oscar Piastri? 700 of you in the chat can currently do me a favour and like the stream. Go on then. The stewards will be looking at that. But if they punish Oscar Piastri for that, I'm done. I'm done. All heads must bow. We're closing the stream. Full stop, new paragraph. I'll have had enough at that juncture. Charles Leclerc out. Yeah, he's struggling. Charles Leclerc's gone. Look at that. Both Ferraris out, yeah, in the first couple of laps. Yeah, of course. Good idea, Ferrari. What are we doing here? Lando Norris gets his head down here. 7 laps in the books, 65 left on the docket. Currently, your runners and riders look something like this. Lando Norris goes purple on his last tour on a 1:14.539. In second place, you've got Oscar Piastri, 15.2 last tour. Decent safety car restart there from Lando Norris. Hey, look how he'd gapped Oscar Piastri already. Look at that. What? Put 4 seconds. But to be fair, a lot of that 4 seconds would have been melee. Charles Leclerc, sort your helmet out, chap. Don't get memed, Charles Leclerc. Insane. To be fair, they were 3 abreast. Oscar had to... Oh! Oscar lock up. So the question is, was Oscar in control of his car at the point when he hit Kimi Antonelli? You let me know. That lockup is going to be... You can't lock up the car there, Oscar, because all that does is put the red flag to the race director and say, I was not in control of my car. Therein lies the issue. I think he's going to get a 5-second here. Taking a page from Max's Behave Yourself, Fanny. Shop closed. Oscar smashed Kimi. That smoke is a red flag to the race director and the stewards. Oh, shoot. Kimi Antonelli is a liability. Imagine if that had been Lando on the end of that Kimi Antonelli T-bone. Huh. Come on, you can't blame... No, I don't think that's Charles' fault. Oh, Oscar. He left me no space, says Oscar, putting his protest in ahead of time. Max Verstappen up to P13. Bring out another safety car and bunch them back up. 2024 incoming. All we need now is rain. Look at Max getting his forensic car position. Now look at this. Look at this. Up the inside of the two of them. Let's go, Maximilian Verstappen. Force him soon to be 5-time champion. Let's go. Let's go. That's on Antonelli. So go on, let me know. OJP has had his Weetabix this morning. There is sometimes you got to do something. Max Verstappen pits. Virtual safety car circumstance. Gets himself a discounted one. Max Verstappen chat. Oh my gosh. So Max had pit. Okay. So Max had to pit because he picked up a puncher. Oh, the humanity. Smart. Virtual safety car. Can he go to the end though? On those mediums? Probably not. 64 laps left on the docket. 8 are in the books. Virtual safety car is your circumstance. You did tell me about turn 1 dive bombs. It's going to be the only way to overtake, right? Long gone are the days when we overtake into turn 4 or turn 9 around here. Interlagos is too techie, too slow, too low minimum speed, long duration turns in sector 2. It's going to be difficult. Max Verstappen has indeed pitted, taking advantage of a cheeky discounted virtual safety car, given the fact that he had a cheeky puncture front left. So Gianpiero Lambiase, I won a Barcelona 2016. You very nearly got it there, mate. Oscar, but look at Oscar just... Oh my gosh, Oscar Piastri has caught Lando Norris napping. Lando Norris looks like he's been on his brake bias settings as Oscar Piastri goes to set... No, nothing doing up into turn 1. Oh, the humanity. Max is going to win. 45-1 you could have got if you fancied a Max Verstappen win. He's going to need the racing gods to smile down on him. This feels like the Grand National. Again, to finish first, one must first finish around it. Oscar Piastri currently half a second only behind Lando Norris. Can he hang on there for a couple of laps until DRS activates? Oh, the humanity. And breathe, chat. T-minus 63 laps remaining, 9 already in the books. Oh, the humanity. This is chaos. Oscar Piastri has indeed brought himself into play, not just for the Brazilian Grand Prix, of course, but for the championship of the drivers' variety. Oh, come off the hour, come off the man. Kimi, I think the car's fine, is what Kimi Antonelli's been told by Bono. I don't hate that. Go Pia. I love his aggression. OG Zilla he's dialed in, isn't he? But he needs to stay in the gearbox of that Lando Norris. But I don't think he's got the pace. Is the issue now that it's BAU, no more virtual safety car or safety car. Look at that with the current points. Lando Norris, if it ends as it is now, Lando Norris would end on 390 points, 16 points down the road from OJP, who would be on 374. Maximilian Verstappen on 324. It's techie, that. It's techie. Oh, the humanity. And breathe, chat. And breathe. This is chaos. T-minus 62 laps remaining. Your runners and riders look something like this. Lando Norris has the whip hand. 113.489 on the last tour. 1.3 seconds is the gap between first and second. Lando leads from Oscar Piastri. Antonelli in third. Hajar from Russell. Lawson, Behrman. Gasly in eighth. Alex Albon and Carlos Sainz in... Come on, Maxu Much. Come on, Joe. Do you know what I mean? I swear, this is going to need to be the Grand National. Oscar has awoken the beast within, says Darius, and I concur, sir. It's going to get techier. Maximilian Verstappen up to 16th already. Oh, the humanity. Having pitted already, by the way. What's the delta between Max? Oh, my gosh. The delta between Max and Lando Norris is currently 15 seconds. What's the pit stop delta that you need? I think it's quite short around here, but I will check. We are checking. We are checking. What's the pit stop delta that you need? Come on, Cameron. Go on then, Lewis. Come on, Lewis. Let's have a word, chap. Okay. Okay, let's keep this. He's flying, isn't he? He's flying, isn't he, Max? Oh my gosh, should be. Oh my gosh. Max, 3/4 of a second faster than Lando. Last tour. Oh, in traffic. Why did it? Where was this yesterday, Red Bull, for Pete's sake? Why didn't they set up the car properly? Every single time we get around Interlagos, mention no names 2022. They fudged the setup. What's going on here? Oh, so annoying. So go on then. A pit stop around here will take, if past this prologue, 21 seconds. Oh, God. Oh, the humanity. Come on, let's go. Lewis is struggling. Keep it clean, lads. Keep it clean. Oh, Lewis Hamilton is struggling. Snap oversteer all over the shop. He's got no grip. He's got no downforce. This should be easy for Lewis going into turn 1, right? He's going to set it up nicely. Turn 1 or turn 4 from Maximilian Verstappen. Apparently, F1 history doesn't repeat, but it does sometimes rhyme. It's going to get techier than techie things. That's why they put it. That's why they broke part for my circumstances, right? Of course they had to. Of course they had to. Oh my gosh, Yuki Tsunoda, 10 seconds, yeah. Go on, all eyes on Max as versus Lewis. Not close enough just yet. Ollie Behrman on Lawson, don't hate that. And also, I respect it from Liam Lawson, realising where we need Maximilian Verstappen up the inside of Lewis, going through turn 1. Lewis Hamilton tries to do the switchback, but he's got no grip. Flip! Scuderia Ferrari, what's going on here? Lewis Hamilton has damage. I mean, is there in 2025 an unluckier driver than Sir Lewis Hamilton? Can talk about he's washed and father time and all this stuff, but bloody Nora. F1 nerfed Max's car yesterday for show, knowing all the while that he was going to do a 2024. Maximilian Verstappen up to 10th, having pitted once already. Oh, the humanity. 2-stop race. This could get techie. 14 seconds is the delta currently between Max. Oh my gosh, but he's coming up upon Colapinto's gearbox now. But oh my gosh, 1 second is the delta. What's Yuki doing? Just park it up, Yuki. Oh my gosh, Yuki, just park it up, mate. That is insane. Park it up. And I love Tsunoda-san. I love that chap. Park it up, chap. It's too much. Not dissimilar to Antonelli's instance a couple of races back. Maximilian Verstappen goes up the inside of Colapinto, up into 14th already. 58 laps left. 14 are in the books. Lewis has car damage and no SDW. We can't read that out. It happens when you get old sometimes. It does happen. You're not like you were. You're not the same man that you were when you were 25 or 30 years old, when you're 40 or 41. I can attest to that in real time, I promise you. What are you doing, Yuki? It's ridiculous. Get out the way, Yuki, is what you need to be doing here, chap. Just move. Get out the way. Give Maximilian Verstappen a cheeky toe and then remove yourself from this circumstance, Yuki Tsunoda, as soon as possible. The gap between Yuki and Max Verstappen is half a second. Get out the way, chap. Mate, I'm going to crash out here. Oh my gosh, Lewis Hamilton can't even keep it on the island because the car is broken. He's driving Megatron of an SF25. What's the point? Yuki Tsunoda, can you get out of the way, please, mate? How about that? Can you extricate yourself from this circumstance in which you do not belong, Tsunoda-san? Give Max a toe and move out the way, sir. What are we doing here? What's going on, Yuki? Yuki's still in front. Why you move, Yuki? Thank you. Thank you, chap. Get out of the way, you're a liability, chap. Maximilian Verstappen up into 13th already. Lewis Hamilton in the pitch, changing something in that car with a view to give him the requisite level of downforce that he needs to complete the remaining 57 laps. 15 are in the books. Max is fast all of a sudden. So why didn't they give him this yesterday? I'm about to lose my mind, chat. Go on then. 20 seconds is the delta that you need around here to pit. Maximilian Verstappen is currently 15 seconds behind your race lead, having already stopped, chat. And people are saying that this is going to be a 2-stop. Oh, the humanity. Oh, the humanity. 45-1 on Max. Did anybody take that? Is there still opportunity for me to take it now? Oh, the humanity. Go on then. Let's have a look at the strategies. This is setting up to be chaos, chat. So normally your strategies, if indeed you started on soft, Matt started on hards, right? So normally the hards would go Oscar Piastri under investigation. Oh, the humanity. Go on then. Normally you would go on those hard compound tyres for 44 laps. Max Verstappen says massive slide. Dirty air now impacting the tyres. The yellow labelled medium compound tyres of one Maximilian Verstappen foursome. Let me take a sip. Let me take a sip of this Red Bull. If he does this, I'm telling you, chat, this is bonkers. Look, 13.9 seconds is the delta between Max currently and second place Oscar Piastri. He's got to bide his time here. Red Bull Racing is going to use Sonoda-san for a yellow flag. I mean, what? They may as well at this point, eh? They may as well. Optimistic, much TWM. Mate, I feel like we might be watching something. Look up. Ooh, Maximilian Verstappen takes the title line. 10-second time penalty for Piastri. Oh, the humanity for causing the penalty. Oh. Who is that chap in car number 81? And what has he done with Oscar Piastri? 10-second penalty. Let's go, Oscar. Let's go, Max. Come on, Max. Up into 12th already. The delta between him and your race lead is 16 seconds. When will Lando Norris be pitting? That's the key. That's what we need to find out. So normally you'll go to lap 20, anywhere between lap 20 and 26 for Lando Norris. Currently the Drivers' Championship sits 390 points. Lando has the whip hand. 374 points for Oscar Piastri. 19 adrift. And then you get Maximilian Verstappen a gazillion miles away. Oh, the humanity, Sir John. I repeat, bet against Max at your own peril. I know. Those who have got the Lando Norris betting slips will be feeling ever so slightly nervous at this point. Get out the way. Alonso, get the memo, chap. Get out the way. Come on. Alonso's not getting hurt. Alonso will get out that. Get out the way, Alonso. Alonso will get out that quickly into turn one because the two of them are mates. Get out of the way, Fernando. Give him a cheeky toe and then remove yourself. Extricate yourself from this circumstance. Shoot. I thought that. Get out of the way, Fernando. Let's go. Maximilian Verstappen. Ollie Behrman pits. Max Verstappen up to 10th. A rising Max Verstappen tide, ladies and gentlemen. Floats all F1 boats. What do you mean? 18 seconds now is the delta between him and Lando. Lando realises that he needs to put his foot down. If Lando, go on then, what are the strategies? Normally it's a two-stop around here, unless Lando decides to put on white labelled compound tyres anywhere between lap 20 and 26. Then it'll be, he might have his hand forced here, Lando. He might be forced. He's got to get through. Yeah, he's got to get through it now. This is where Max starts to lose time. Because he's behind Albon, and then he's got to navigate Gasly. Oh, it's the lock-up from Oscar. If he doesn't lock up, then I think that's a racing incident. P11 already for Maximilian Verstappen. GOAT, soon to be 5-time champion. That shot put some respect on his name. Oh, it's messy from Oscar, but he had to do it. I don't hate it from Oscar, and I'm not gonna condemn him neither. Yeah, he's got to go for that there. 1,000 of you watching concurrently. Do me a favour. If you like the stream, then like the stream. There is merch. If you want to become an Elated Peddler / member of the channel, then you know what to do already. There is a join button somewhere on your screen. Click it, therefore, and breathe. Chat, this is too much. Cheeky pits. I don't even know what's going on, chat. I'm lost. Go on then, runners and riders. There are 53 laps left. 19 are in the books. Pierre Gasly pits. Oh, wow. Max says the hard tyre is not good. No way. Maybe Max Verstappen is telling them a dummy, giving them some additional information. By the way, your runners and riders with 19 laps in the books, 53 laps left on the docket. Lando Norris has the whip and the lead, therefore 4 seconds down the road from an Oscar Piastri, carrying a 10-second penalty for a very clumsy incident. A wheel lockup, car not kept under control, was pulling a manoeuvre on Kimi Antonelli. Lando leads from Oscar. Shortly thereafter, Antonelli in third, Russell fourth, Lawson, Albon, Max Verstappen up to 7th. What? He started last from the pits. What are we doing, chat? What are we doing here? Fernando Alonso, King merch out now. Never has there been more of an apropos time. 18 seconds the delta, very nearly a pit stop between Max Verstappen and your race lead. After Max Verstappen gets around Alex Albon here, 0.6. Oh my gosh. Then he's got some clean air, ladies and gentlemen. This is chaotic. I mean, how do you like yourself some Maximilian Verstappen? This is chaos. Oscar had nowhere to go. No, 100% Remcar. But he had to try it, didn't he? He had to try it. He kind of had to just go for it. Do you know what I mean? Tell the truth and curse the devil. Get out the way, Alex Albon, please. Don't look at the lines. You can see how he's doing the tighter line around here, isn't he, Max? Lando spoke to this. More like plan B. Oh my gosh, possibly even plan D. Look at Max Verstappen's tighter lines. V line every single time we get to a shot. Now, Alex Albon, please do me a favour, and you a favour, and us a favour, and get out the way, sir. There's no point defending a Max Verstappen like this. Copy. Well done, Alex Albon. Race your own race, chap. You're not racing for first. You're racing for fifth. Maximilian Verstappen up into the top 5 already. There is 21 laps are in the books. There are 51 laps left. This is chaos. Too cold for hard, agreed. Very good shout. 6th position. 5th position for Maximilian Verstappen, Clive. Already. It's a rocket ship. Do you know what I mean? He's a fast car merchant, they'll say. Plan C, target lap with good place, Oscar's told over the radio by the legend that is Tom Stollard, Olympian level rower back in the day. Go on then. The gap between Max and Lando, both on the same tyre now, 19 seconds. Oh, the humanity. We could do even have a safety car right about now, eh? Where's Sonoda-san when you need him? Where's Logan Sargent when you need him? Where is Gotifi when you need him? Antonelli goes in the pits now. Oh, Maximilian Verstappen, 19.3 seconds adrift. Go, this is what you need to know then. 20 seconds is how much you'll need to pit and maintain track position. Lando Norris doesn't have 20 seconds over Maximilian Verstappen, and that's significant. Antonelli pitting into traffic, says Crofty. Oh, the humanity. Lando Norris set to pit anywhere between lap 20 and 26. So 22 is what we're on now. So next 4 laps potentially for Lando Norris. Keen to see whether that dude's 2-stopping. We'll tell very quickly. If he puts on a set of white labelled hard compound tyres, then Lando Norris is set to try on 1-stop. I think Max is forcing his hand here. I think Max is forcing his hand, chat. I think he's going to have to 1-stop Lando Norris. 1,400 of you watching can come in. Mate, it's not over until the overweight lady sings though. Maximilian Verstappen back in this bit. Can you imagine being Lando Norris now? The level of sweat in the car, the fear with a fire breathing dragon named Maximilian Verstappen right on your gearbox. What do we do? They can't even tell him. Lando would be too scared. Lando won't want to know that information. I feel like it would be disingenuous. It would be tactical malpractice to inform Lando Norris at this juncture of the looming danger that is forcing to be 5-time champion Maximilian Verstappen. How very dare you? Thank you, F1 gods. What did we do there? OG Zilla. Anyone else having issues with the stream? I hope not, OG Zilla. Let me know, guys, if you're having... maybe jump out and jump back in, OG Zilla, if it's getting a bit techie. 19.3 seconds is the gap. This is important now. Come on, Max. Let's go, chap. You got clean air now. You got 8 seconds worth. My audio is breaking up. Oh, no. My mic's gutted. For fud's sake. Jump out and jump back in, chat. Sometimes it happens when YouTube gets a bit techie. The buzz. This is Darius. I'm nervous. 49 laps left on the docket. We've got 23. This is going quick, ladies and gentlemen of the F1 jury. Time flies when Max Verstappen is having fun. 1,400 of you watching concurrently, and I'm more nervous than nervous. Things for the avoidance of doubt. Your runners and riders look something like this. Lando Norris leads from Oscar Piastri, who's carrying a 10-second penalty. Told plan B or plan D, most likely, whatever that means. George Russell in third. You have Maximilian Verstappen in fourth already, having already pitted, and that's key. The delta between Maximilian Verstappen and Lando Norris for the race lead is 19.2 seconds. Lest we forget, if Lando Norris harbours aspirations of pitting and coming out in front of Oscar Piastri, he will need more than the 19 seconds that it currently sits at. He will need more. He would need 20-something seconds, 20.9 if I recall correctly. It's going to go Turkey, the Turkey things. Oh, the humanity. Max pit super early on. That puncture. Oh. That puncture might have helped him out here, Max. It might have helped him out, chat. 20.8 seconds is how much you'll need to pit and maintain track position under green flag circumstance. Oh, the humanity. Listening from Romania, you're a legend. Listen, let me say this as well, as there's a lull in the action or not. Oh, it's Antonelli now. Oh, get out the way, Antonelli. Oh, and Max Verstappen boxes. Oh no, it's Yuki Tsunoda, excuse me. Breathe, I'm trying, Ray. I'm trying. But I feel like we're witnessing greatness here. 20.8 seconds is what Lando needs as the delta if he's to pit and come out ahead of Maximilian Verstappen, as he might need to. 19.2 seconds is the current delta, as Max Verstappen has himself a cheeky bit, 6 seconds worth of clean air until he gets into the dirty air, the gearbox of one King George Russell of Kingsley, Norfolk. And breathe, chat. What are we doing here? Norris here in they can't tell him, Waringa. They must not tell him, Lando. Lando will want to be flow state now, focused, blinkered. If he were a racehorse, do you know what I mean? He won't want to know that there's a Max Verstappen already up to fourth. Where did he start from? P20. What are we doing here, chat? I'm thinking and seeing miracles. Oh, let's go, Easy G. How are you feeling now, chat? And I'm not. This is not banter. I'm curious. That's, yeah, 100% OGs in I'm all over the shop, forgive me. Accuracy and veracity of information isn't something that we're going to get on this stream now, because your boy's about to lose his mind. Like, what, Cam, you gave me a heart attack, Biker, I apologise. I apologise, Biker. Look at me, I can't even enunciate for my words properly again. 90.1 seconds. Lando's going long here. I think he wants to one-stop, because he should have been pit already by now, but between lap 22 and 26 we said, remember, and he's going long because the mediums are lasting. But you've got to be careful here, mate. Lando, you don't want the mediums to last too long. Let's say another, I don't know, 45 laps for Max Verstappen, meaning therefore that he won't need to pit again and you're going to have to overtake him on track. Oh, the humanity. How long do the mediums go for historically? Yeah, they will be nervously watching Max Verstappen and how long he can go in them tyres. Mediums normally go 40 laps, chat. Max Verstappen. $18 laps already for Max Verstappen. 18. Oh my gosh, you'll have to do 63 laps on them mediums. 63 laps on those mediums. 63 laps on mediums. Oscar has a penalty, Danon, if you've just come in, for losing control of the car ever so slightly when trying to pull a manoeuvre. 3 wide into turn 1. Ultimately put pay to Charles Leclerc's race. And his news makes no difference. T-boned. I do have I have the babbles, Joe. I don't know. Crack another Red Bull. Sir John, I'm telling you, we needed all this. That's the reason why I was late to today's stream. I had no chance. ECG, you are a legend, by the way. I love the back and forth. Listen, ECG, a virtual shake of the hand, chap. I wish your guy well, genuinely, because he's been really good this race weekend. The delta between Max and Lando currently rests at 19.5 seconds. I have a feeling that Lando Norris is going to try and go long here, lest we forget that the traditional tenure of a medium compound tyre is anywhere between 22. Excuse me, that's a lie. I'm telling lies. No, the first strategy, that's not a lie. No, I am telling lies. Look at this. Right, if you're going to two-stop, you will do 20 laps on those medium compound tyres. If you're going to one-stop, you will do 40 laps on them. So Lando currently is looking to do a cheeky one-stop, isn't he? Do 40 laps on the mediums. Hards won't work around here. Max has told you already. Here's what Lando Norris is going to do. He'll do 40 laps on those mediums and try and bridge the gap. Try and make sure that the gap between him and Max is more than 20.8 seconds. The amount of time he needs to pit and retain track position. That's what Lando's going to do. I see you, Lando Norris. I see you, sir. So these guys are on the same stint now, Max and Lando. Oh, the humanity. Oh, John, you're a legend. I appreciate you, mate. Oh. So John Perry, I appreciate you as always, sir. Far too kind, mate. New merch available. Join the Discord 100%. Like and subscribe. If you like the stream, then do me and you a favour and like the stream. So here's what's going to happen for context. The race for first. These guys are now on the same stint in Max and Lando. What Lando's planning to do, he's going to run around 40 laps on these mediums because clearly Max gave away that hards are not a tyre that you want to touch. Ergo, Lando Norris will go 40 something laps on these soft compound tyres. He will pit as at lap 40 to 42 for a set of red label soft compound tyres. Does Lando have fresh softs? Oh, this is the question. I think he'll have a set of scrubs. Maybe not fresh. Max tyres won't last. No, you have to pit again, Dustin. He'll pit for another set of... He needs a safety car here. This is what needs to happen. Needs a safety car right about now, anytime now. How many rookies are left on the track? I mean, Sonoda-san's not a rookie, but he still has a penchant for a cheeky error of the unforced variety. Bearman's still out. Colapinto still in and around at 9th. Stroll is an error merchant. I think there might be another safety car, chat. Another yellow flag circumstance and potentially another safety car. Let's have a gander. How much safety car is there? 86% chance of safety car. I mean, we've already had a virtual, and we've already had an actual. Red flag 29% of the time. Virtual safety car 43% of the time. I think we're due, chat. I think we're due. I think there could potentially be more circumstance around here, and I'm here for it. Oh my gosh, McLaren are coming out potentially for Lando because they see 20.5. But remember, he needs, this is important now, 20.8 seconds is how much Lando will need. And he hasn't got 20.8, he's got 20.5. So in all likelihood, Lando Norris, and barring accidents, is going to come out behind Maximilian Verstappen here. Decent stop. 2 something seconds, 2.2. It's going to be tight. Then tight things between Max and Lando here. I thought it was going to be lap 40. Interesting. Max coming round. Is Lando going to make it? It's going to be close. Look at it. No, he needed 20.8. No, he didn't have it. Oof. Honest creative. Hopefully one day when I grow up, I'll be worthy of such praise. You're very, very kind. If it starts raining, it's chaos. If it's another safety car, virtual safety car circumstance, it's chaos. I'm surprised, Matt. So hang on. Norris is behind Verstappen on track. Can you imagine if there's a safety car now? Oh my God. Where is Yuki Tsunoda? So he's done 30 laps on those. I'm trying to work out what Lando's up to here. I think they're two-stopping still, ain't they? Yeah, they're two-stopping. Correct, Crofty. He's two-stopping. So what if Max one stops? Hang on. Is Max gonna? No, Max has got to stop again. Max has got to stop again. But imagine if a safety car is what we need. Chat. Where's Latifi when you need him? Where is he when you need him? What's Colapinto doing? Come on. I mean, where is Nicholas? Come on, Oscar. Oscar on a two-stop's going to get techier than techie things here. Only hearing half of what you're saying. Big Mac, well, I don't know what's going on there, chap. Honestly, there's nothing that I can do. I tell you what, if you're having audio issues, come out and come back in. I apologise. I don't think there's anything I can do about it, though. I'm sorry. Actually, let me try something here very quickly. This is an insane race thus far. Peak F1. Maybe time to update the poll and add it out. Yes, Rich. You're not wrong. Bet against Maximilian Verstappen at your peril. Lando and Norris catching up to Maximilian Verstappen. I mean, he's got everything, hasn't he? Richard, in a minute, I'll update it, ja. Oh my gosh, Lando Norris. Hold him up, Max. I know he's let him go. Oh, he's let him go. Max can't defend it. Oh, it pains me to see it. 40 laps on soft sauce, two-stuffer. Yeah, he's got a two-stuff. He can't do 40 on oh, no. Yeah, those tyres are way old. It's a shame that. Fudge. Oh. 1,300 of you watching concurrently. It might be time for me to update a poll. Kimmy, what are you doing, Cameron? No, Max is going to have to stop twice. The tyres have gone. Oh my gosh, Hulkenberg. I mean, can you spell safety car? You need a safety car, chat. Oscar, how's the grip overall? Oscar Piastri says, always bet on Max Verstappen, says Frank. Lord No Kids, they didn't have to work for it. Max isn't racing Lando, Max is racing Oscar. Very well said, Lord No Kids. There is a discerning eyed F1 fan and I love it. I absolutely love it. Oh, for fuck's sake. 1,300 of you watching concurrently. We're in for a race here. This is chaos. Not bad, this Max fella. That Max guy's relentless, you know what I mean? That Max guy. It's not over until the overweight lady sings. Max has a new set of mediums. But he's got to go into softs next time, man. Oh, he's gone mediums again. Shoot, it's a shame. I swear, if there's a safety car, if there is a safety car now, then I'm going to rage against the machine. All right then. Well, does it give? Yeah, we need a safety car, chat. But then if there's a it's the wrong time for safety car. If it happens in the next couple of laps, the racing gods have been very cruel to us. Could have done with it before Max pitted. "36 laps. You can do 40 laps on these mediums if you're careful. So go on, and where's Max? 30 seconds adrift of no, that's a lie. Tell a lie, Cameron. 25 seconds adrift of the effective race lead in Lando Norris. Currently, in absolute terms, Oscar Piastri has the lead. Oof. Oscar Piastri's going to have to start nailing people again, isn't he? On them, their fresh medium tyres. Will King George fight Lando? I mean, do you know what I mean, Sir John? Is King George a British man? Oh my God, 20 seconds, Sonoda-san. What's he do? Like, what's the point? Just, you should have just yeeted it into the barrier. You should have known. Do you know what I mean? Lewis lapped standard. Insane. Insane from Max. Go on then, runners and riders. T-minus 36 laps left on the docket. 37 laps are in the books. Oscar Piastri currently has your race lead. Effective lead is Lando Norris. 113.9 last tour on soft compound tyres. He's going to have to stop her then. All eyes, therefore, is on a delta between Lando and Maximilian Verstappen, being that Max, in all likelihood, will not have to stop again. He will go another 35 laps on them, their medium compound tyres. The delta between Max and Lando currently sits at 22 seconds. That's just enough. That is just enough. Pierre Gasly, get out of the way, fella. Oh my gosh. He needs 20.8 seconds, does Lando, if he's going to pit and come out ahead of Maximilian Verstappen. Max needs everybody in front of him to just pit so he can get his head down and get a wriggle on. Currently, the delta sits at, your boy can't do maths all of a sudden under pressure, 23 seconds. So Lando has 2 seconds in hand. Oh, it's techie. Just pull Lewis in. What's the point? It's Foxy Century. It's chaos. It is team. Shoot. Is that Colapinto? Gasly. Get out the way, Pierre. What are we doing here, mate? Can you imagine if he'd bloody... Pierre, please just move out the way, mate. What are you doing? You're not racing Max Verstappen. Stay right, Pierre. Oh, Pierre Gasly, get out the fuck. Get out the way, Pierre. Move. Just piss off, Pierre Gasly. Making things difficult for anybody. Max Verstappen up into 6th already. 5 second. Oscar Piastri has a 10-second penalty, of course. Plan D settings, therefore. Sonoda-san had to serve another 10 second. It does look alive. Max is indeed on it. That Formula 1.5. Let's go. There is your viral soundbite from Martin Brundle for round 20, the Brazilian Grand Prix box to retire the car. What's the point? What's the point, Lewis, at this point? Just that you can't even write it. Get out the way, I need some. What are we doing? Get out the way. The delta between Lando and Maximilian Verstappen for the effective race lead looks like this. 3 seconds. He's got 23.5. He's got 2.5 seconds. He's got 2.5 seconds in his pocket, has Lando Norris. Oscar Piastri pits. Now Lando needs to go. He needs to go. He's only got 3.5 seconds margin before... I mean, Oscar Piastri's come out soft tyres. What's that about? I think... Let me see where Oscar's going to come out here. No, Max is round already. Let's go. I feel like they're just giving him the soft compound tyre with a view to have him harass Maximilian Verstappen's life. Look at the delta. 22.5. Remember, Lando Norris needs 20.8. Oh my gosh, Max is eating into him. Look at that. Last tour, Max Verstappen is 7/10 quicker than Lando Norris. Who had the 45-1 that Max Verstappen is going to win this race? Never in your life, back against this dude. Not when he's had his Weetabix. Not when he's gotten a full night's sleep. This is chaos, OG Zilla. Ferrari probably kept Lewis out to serve a time penalty when retired the guy. It's not. It's OG Zilla, you're on the money, mate. But is that what we're dealing with here? This is chaos. Max Verstappen is banging this. Oh my gosh. How is Max going to win this? I don't understand. God forbid there's another safety car. I don't think he needs another safety car at this juncture. 22.1 seconds is the delta between Lando and Maximilian Verstappen. What are we doing here? You're runners and riders with 40 laps in the books. T-minus 32 laps remaining. Lando Norris is your effective lead. He has the whip hand yet and still easy G, but it's techie. Then techie things, is it not? 14.3 last tour. Pierre Gasly comes in the pits, and then you've got more clean air between Max Verstappen and Ollie Behrman. Yeah, mate. Can Lando Norris go to lap 71 and then their soft compound? Well, that's the big ask, isn't it? I don't know. We are without doubt. We are in a race here with Russell and Piastri. Not Lando. What's going on here? I don't know. Is the assumption, therefore, from Red Bull that Lando's not going to stop again? How many laps old are them soft compound tyres? Chat, 12 laps. 43 laps on soft compound tyres. I doubt it, mate. I doubt it. 1100 of you watching concurrently, do me a favour and smash the like. Lewis Hamilton is retired. Why is Oscar Piastri so slow? I have no idea, mate. I imagine that 10-second penalty has taken the wind out of his sails. I'm nervous, chat. Is Max Verstappen competing for the race? Why didn't Red Bull tell him that he was competing for the race win? I don't know. If Max wins this, I'll lose it. Ghost of 2007 roaming. Jeez. Max Verstappen last tour, 13.6. Fastest man on track apart from one King George Russell of Kings Lynn, Norfolk. Yeah, Lando Norris is trying to get far here. Does Lando have to pit again? Come on, you guys let me know. Race win. 1200 if you're watching concurrently. Do me a favour. If you like the stream, then like the stream. I'm a die-hard 8-time champion Sir Lewis fan. And I do not disparage Max Verstappen. It's techie, Megan. It's techie. May I have another sip of this this Red Bull. Sugar-filled. And breathe. One stop Lando potentially, but that's 40-something laps on soft. Come and stop giving me false hope. I can't do this. Me neither. Me neither. Oh, Max Verstappen now within Lando's pit stop window. Lando's going to have to go long at this rate, mate. He's going to need to relax himself and manage for some tyres. Extend them to 40-something laps. Oscar Piastri says, what's the plan? Use your pace. We're trying to catch and undercut Behrman and Russell. Verstappen will help you out with that. Oh, the humanity. We're trying to undercut Behrman and Russell. You're not going to undercut Behrman because he's just pitted. So I don't know what you're talking about, Tom Stollard. The delta. So if Lando pits now, he's going to come out behind Max Verstappen. So the key question then is, can Max Verstappen go to the end on these medium compound tyres? Let me just reference 29 laps remaining. Max Verstappen has only done 8 laps. 37 laps on mediums. It's doable. Am I missing something, chat? Who else is he going to have to overtake? Antonelli, potentially. Oh, the humanity. Oh, the humanity. Oh my gosh. Lando's got a one stop. Yeah, he's got a one stop. He's got a one stop. Bloody Nora. Carlos Sainz on Yuki. Can you imagine if Verstappen pulls this off? It'd be chaos, Tevin. It was 45-1. Mate, how did we not all take that? Not to encourage anyone around here to become a betting degenerate if they're not already. But bloody Nora. 18.3 seconds in the delta between Max and Lando. But then to be fair, I think, how old are Georgie's tyres? 10 laps old. 10 laps old. 10 laps soft. Who does 40 laps on soft? I just don't think it's ever been a thing ever in the history of F1. 40 laps on softs. If it is, then Pirelli need to have a word with themselves, is the truth. OG Zilio legend. Even if Max doesn't win, this is a masterclass of damage control. 100%, mate. 100%. But he kind of needs to win. If we're having the conversation, OG Zillion, far too kind as always, under the aegis of keeping the championship alive. If they have to pit again, then they're going to have to overtake Max Verstappen on track. No, but the hard hybrid, Lando can't go hard because Max had already said that the hard tyres aren't working. That's why he got off them so quick, right? 40 laps on softs. Bonkers. Dynamite doesn't make sense, does it? Pirelli recommend a max of 24 laps on soft compound tyres. Huh? They're going to struggle. They're going to struggle. And breathe. I'm slowly waking up again, although Piastri closing fast-ish on new softs 100%. Go on then. Have McLaren in putting him behind Max Verstappen. You see what they're doing, chat. You see what they're doing. Oscar Piastri on a soft, currently running 3 seconds behind Max Verstappen. I think McLaren need for Oscar to cause Max Verstappen a problem. That's what they're hoping for, isn't it? Where's Yuki Tsunoda when you need him? 3 seconds in the delta. And they can't pit. But he's done 18 laps on them, their softs. Now, Oscar can go to the end, maybe, because he's only got like 33 laps to do. But Lando, it's outrageous. It's got to do 13.8 from Max Verstappen. Holy smoke, only quicker. The only bod that's quicker, well, Colapinto is just on a 12.8, to be fair. What is going on? Struggling to work this out, chat. It's too much chaos. Currently, the gap 16.4 seconds in the delta between Max and Lando. How deep is Antonelli on these mediums? 25 laps. Antonelli's going to have to pit. I think all of those in front of Max are going to have to pit. Piastri's panicking. He said it doesn't look too good. Matt's 9/10 quicker than Lando. Oh my gosh. What are the odds on Max, chat? Can you believe this? Isaac says, don't shout at me. You're not my Antonelli pits. 26 laps on them. They're mediums for Antonelli. Oh my gosh. The delta between Oscar and Max sits at 3.5 seconds. Max is matching Oscar on soft compound tyres. What is going on, chat? The gap between Lando and Max. Hang on. Lando's fourth. What's going on, chat? If Max wins today, the bookies are going to drop F1 until Max is done. OG Zilla. We saw Max at 45-1. Is Max going to win? Okay, Lando's just got to go long, hasn't he? He's got to go another 24 laps on them there soft compound tyres. 40 laps. Go for it, Lando. Go for it, Lando, mate. He's got to... I mean, if these Pirellis, if these soft compound tyres go another 24 laps, then what are we doing? I think they're just going to make him catch him. 23 laps, we have ourselves. George just pitted. Look at this, chat. Oh my gosh, everybody's pitting. I think they've got to pit Lando. They can't leave Lando out there. That's chaos. No way. No way, Jose. How many George Russell's did? 15 laps. Lando's already done 21 laps on those soft compound tyres. Everybody pits between lap 21. I think they're going to have to pit Lando. I think they're going to have to pit him. I think they're going to... Let's go, Max. Oh, the humanity. Let me drink this Red Bull. Oh, the human. Is Max going to win this race, chat? Who is this fella, this Max Verstappen fella, by the way? Who is he and where did they get him from? You know, I don't think they can afford to pit Lando, but then by the same token, I don't think they can afford to not pit him. Matt started 16 just to oh my gosh. And then needs to get a move on or else pit for the mediums. What's going on here? P2, Corey. Why not P1? How's Lando going to go? 45-1. What are we doing, Dynamite? How did I see that and not do it? There's no way those softs can do 45 laps. McLaren coming out into the pits. So Charles Edward, you're a legend. Lando Norris pits. Cam's the GOAT. You're a legend, Charles. One day when I grow up, hopefully, perfect stop needed from McLaren. And it's a good stop, 2.2. Charles, you're a legend, mate. I appreciate you more than words might be able to convey. 1,100 of you watching concurrently. Do me a favour and smash the like. This is going to get techie. They're going to need to overtake Max Verstappen here. 14 seconds. So then Oscar's got 3.5 seconds. So Max now. This is Cota 2021 all over again, right? Max has got to be god tier tyre management. 21 laps remaining. How can he do it? And again, we said this about Lewis Hamilton then in Cota. It looked like Lewis Hamilton on fresher compound tyres that Max Verstappen was just a sitting duck. That Lewis Hamilton was going to nail him. However, The gap, look at this, 8 seconds is the delta between Lando and Maximilian Verstappen. There are 21 laps left. Let's have a look at the delta. Let's have a look at the last tour of Maximilian Verstappen. Yuki Tsunoda, can they interject? Yuki Tsunoda goes... You are now race leader, not bad. Sir Charles, you're a legend. Nobody's ever won a Grand Prix for 50. I can't even cope, chat. 19 laps remaining. 52 laps left. 52 laps are in the books. Currently, your runners and riders look something like this. Oscar Piastri about to pit again. Look at that. Get Oscar Piastri out of the way. What are we doing? It's not even raining. Imagine, Skullcow. What are we doing here? 7.9 seconds. Get him out the way. What's Lando going to do this first tour? This is what I'm interested in. This is chaos, chat. I can't even. Lando will get fresh softs and try to pass Max on, chat. No, he can't. He's got mediums. But mediums is the tyre what he needs. Oh, boy. 20 laps remaining. So I think Max has P2 in the... But let me look at these odds and see whether I'm just being stupid. This is going to get very feisty. You bet your bottom dollar it's going to get feisty. Martin Brundle, 45-1. You bet that Max guy, Death Wave, that Max guy, eh? It's a bit resilient. That Max guy, insane levels of sporting endeavour from the chap. 7.6 seconds is the delta. Go on, all eyes on that. 20 laps remaining. Let's see what you've got, Lando. Do you know what I mean? Unbelievable. Unbelievable, chat. They're going to protect. They're looking to pit. I mean, a safety car would be perfect now, eh? Safety car. Max comes in and pits for softs. Yuki Tsunoda, what's going on, chat? Do you remember Crashgate 2008 Singapore when PK took a knee at the altar of Fernando Alonso? Mate, come off the Tsunoda sands, you know what I mean? What are we going to do? I know this is skullduggery to which we speak, chat, but sometimes, do you know what I mean? Sometimes the ends demands the means. And has got scrubs. 7.4 seconds, 19 laps left. Go on then. 13.9. Dr. Fistus. This is insane. Shut up, Crofty. Nobody cares about these records, mate, of which you speak. Why are my hands? Palms are sweaty. Mom's spaghetti. So Lando Norris is still a big favourite, but I don't. Oh my God, it's not as big as it was. 7.0 seconds. All right. So look, it's been 3 laps, and Lando's managed to take a second out of Max Verstappen's. Why don't I just keep Max out? Hang on, out. Yeah, he was quicker. He was quicker. Was Lando. 19. 30. 37. Oh, Red Bull, don't stop Max Verstappen. Starting to believe, Mark Beats. Oh, the humanity. You can do 40 laps on those mediums. You can do it. You can do it. I just need... it would be a safety car right now. It would be perfect, eh? Can you imagine, chat? It would be perfect. 6.7 seconds. Last tour, Lando Norris... 0.5, half a second quicker. Not bad, eh, Benzi? Oh, they're pitting him for soft. No! No! Shit! Oh. Where was Yuki Tsunoda when you need him? Oh, he's going to come back out behind George Russell. Fudge! Okay. All right. Soft compound. Let's see how close. You just had to give away 20 seconds to 13, 16, 14 seconds. Okay. Max 14 seconds behind. Oh, I just feel like that was the wrong thing. Death wave. No, I don't like it. Where was the safety car? 89% of the time. Where was it? Now, go on then. Max Verstappen, 14.5 seconds to catch on Lando Norris. I feel like that was the wrong thing to do. Oscar Piastri nailing himself a bit of Liam Lawson. Props. I don't like that, chat. I know friend of the channel, Mr. PTD Wins, is not going to like it either. No, correct. Kurun Chanduk. Nah, Lando's all right. Lando's not the target anymore. He's the engine of Max in party, but you bet your bottom dollar the engine of Max is in party. Like, do me a favour, chat. If you like the stream, like the stream. 16 laps left on the docket. 56 are in the books. Oh, don't talk over the radio, Kurun Chanduk, schoolboy. Antonelli being told best stint to the end, mate. Got a fire-breathing dragon in Max Verstappen. 12 seconds is the delta between Max and Lando. He's got to do some overtaking here, Max. 30.3 last tour. That was his out lap. Oh, I didn't need them to pick. Clean air. Believe, Cam says dynamite. Here we go. Oh, the humanity. Peak F1, eh? Let's put the onboard. I just need the onboard of Max now. 1,400 of you watching. Do me a favour. If you like the stream, then like the stream. Your boy out here is nervous. More nervous than nervous things. We needed a safety car, chat. Just a safety car would have been just around the same time that the safety car happened last time. Purple lap from Maximilian Verstappen, forcing to be a 5-time champion, some say. A 112.4 last tour. Oh, the humanity. Takes himself a cheeky, almost a second out of Lando Norris that lap. I mean, he's just got to get round George is the point. But George is going to get a bit spiky, isn't he? That's top. Nothing to lose. Whatever. Fairly vulnerable tyre. Let's go. Hot laps. Do you know what I mean? Let's go for it, mate. I wonder if under Christian Horner they would have left the Max out. Someone's getting fired. Oh, the humanity. Or somebody's leaving a team, eh? Oh, I'm frustrated. If Max doesn't win, is it over? Based on current place, point accumulation over 50 points to Lando. You need favours. Oh, geez, are too kind or as always, by the way. Full push. No push, no risk. There's no defending. Forcing to be 5-time champion. Max Verstappen, some say. Lando Norris goes green. 113.3. Fudge. Where was this car in quali, chat? They just drop the ball on setup, don't they? I feel like crying. Easy G. Your boy's done good though, Easy G. I've got to give him credit, to be fair. Lando's done everything that he needed to do. I just wish they kept Max out. 40 laps those mediums were capable of doing. And how much did Max do on them? Max only did 20 on the... Hulkenberg did 36 laps on them mediums. I don't know, chat. I don't know about that strategy. We're gonna have to talk about it. I feel like Red Bull have lost something here. They're a bit more hesitant to play a joker. Max Verstappen lapping in 4th, currently 2.5 seconds away from a fire-breathing dragon in King George Russell of Kings Lynn, Norfolk. And that concerns me, chat. Russell needs to maintain his brakes, so Max should be able to pass him 100%. 13.7. Max takes a second out of George Russell last tour. How far can Max Verstappen get up that? I think Lando's a bridge too far now. I think it was there. Mathematically, I mean, Lando will need to, do you know what I mean? You'll need bad luck to befall Lando Norris. P2 is on here, assuming he can control the deg. Max isn't even P2. P20 to P2. What are we doing, chat? You imagine the reaction video here? I can't even cope with this thing. Who is he? And whence did they get him? This makes absolutely no sense as far as a drive. Max Verstappen 12.8 last tour. For the avoidance of doubt, 60 laps in the books, 12 are remaining. Lando Norris currently tops your timing sheet, your leaderboard in first. Bravo, Lando, you've been good. Maximilian Verstappen will get all the plaudits, but Lando's done everything that he needed to do. Driver of the day vote closes in 10 laps time. Go on, we need to get ourselves one out. Lando Norris leads. Last tour, 113.5 from Antonelli. Russell in 3rd. Maximilian Verstappen, who started from the pit lane, now in 4th position. Techie. What are we doing? 10.5 seconds. So he's only 1.5 seconds adrift of George. Incoming King George Russell. Oh my gosh. Antonelli says he's overeating and the tyres are fudged. You got to go quicker than this, Antonelli. Otherwise, you're going to have to defend an onrushing Maximilian Verstappen. So go on, your runners and riders. Lando Norris leads with 11 laps left on the docket. 113.5 last tour from Antonelli, from George Russell. Max Verstappen in 4th. Piastri shortly thereafter in 5th. Behrman, Lawson, Hulkenberg, Hajar and Pierre Gasly complete your top 10. Let's go. That's 2 races. So what do you mean? How do you like yourself some F1? This is what time it is. Where was this from Red Bull yesterday? Where was it? Set the car up properly, Red Bull. It's a joke. Absolutely joke. The championship depended upon you guys. And you let us down. Seize defeat from the jaws of victory. Do you know what I mean? This is like Lewis Hamilton back in the day, right? Maximilian Verstappen and Inshallah. That's the Red Bull Apex Predator strategy. Come on, Max. In the DRS of George Russell. But I don't think George Russell's going to lay down here. And this could be a bit techie. It was wrong to pit Max. Oh God. It's a conversation that we're going to have, isn't it? Was it wrong to pit Max Verstappen? Fudge. So Max's tyres are going off now. George having to lift and coast. Go on then, Max. Into turn 4 for Max. Into turn 4. You can't take too long here. George playing rear gunner to Antonelli. Yeah. 1,400 of you watching could currently do me a favour. If you like the stream, then like the stream. Mate. Error unknown. It has to be done, eh? Sometimes you need a little help from your friend. Go on then, Max. Up the inside, chap. Let's go! Max Verstappen into turn 1, round the outside. 2 trailer park girls go round the outside. Cheeky switchback attempt from George Russell, but nothing doing. Gets out, look at that, swerving all over the shop with a view to break the DRS of George Russell, and therefore the slipstream is made it. Let's go. Target Kimi Antonelli. T minus 8 laps to go. Let us go. Oh, the humanity. How do you like yourself some Maximilian Verstappen? For a Max Verstappen rising tide floats all F1 boats. Smart defence from George. I don't hate that. He knows how to race, Max, doesn't he? Max Verstappen on the radio. Good job, mate. Round the outside, round the outside. 2 trailer park girls go round the outside. Did you hear that, chat? Are they listening to us, chat? Round the outside, 2 trailer park girls go round the outside. Let us go, Maximilian Verstappen. I hope he's listening, and I hope GP's a big fan. Do you know what I mean? Round the outside, round the outside. I love that. I mean, we're in the Zeitgeist chat again by dint of your guys' support. That's sweeted with us. I'm nervous for Lando if Max gets past George. Problem is, I think Max is going to run out of laps. 8 laps remaining. The gap between Lando and Max sits at 9.7 seconds. Kimi Antonelli is going to want himself that second step on that podium, isn't he? Round the outside, round the outside. Yes, GP. Let's go. If you'd have said 2 trailer park girls go, that would have been chaos. Let me have a sip of this Red Bull. Do you know what I mean? Let's get into gear here. Championship rounds. I just want to know who made that call to pit. I know, Mila. I know. Let me know who you've got for driver of the day. 2 trailer park girls go. Let's go. GP. 1,600 of you watching could go to do me a favour and smash the like. 25-1. Oh, the humanity, but it's techie now. I'm not sure. You know, just never bet against Max. What's the point? The current delta between Lando and Norris in first and Kimi Antonelli, 7.7 seconds. I think Max Verstappen will get Antonelli. I think he'll get him. But Lando Norris might be a step too far. Worst strategy call for a long time. Well, I mean, if the mediums are capable of 40 laps. I don't know, chat. I wonder if Christian Horner's Red Bull Racing would have let Max Verstappen go long. Round the outside, GP. Let's go. Yeah. Oh, dear. Max, you are a racing god. Unbelievable. 9.7 seconds. Last tour, Max only takes 0.2 out of Kimi Antonelli. Antonelli's a hair, and he's being chased by Max Fox, 4 soon to be 5-time champions, some say. GOAT settings, Mount Rushmore settings, first round Hall of Fame settings from Maximilian Verstappen. One of the best. I mean, anytime you get Max... Why didn't they give him this car yesterday, though? That's what I want to know. I have no clue, chat. This is insane. Okay, it was nice and easy. Oh, T-double-M. He's not bad. This Max guy's all right, isn't he, Zach Brand? This Max guy. Dare you put some respect on his name. 1.7 seconds is the delta between Antonelli and Max Verstappen. Get out the way, Antonelli. Do you know what I mean? Just understand what time it is, chap. Just understand, mate. Fans going crazy, absolutely bananas, absolutely common. And I well understand it. Look at us over here. T minus 6 laps remaining. 66 are in the books. Lando Norris has the whip hand to the tune of 8.2 seconds over Kimi Antonelli in his rookie season, by the way. He's not been too bad. Look at that. Last 5 races, Antonelli scored more points than Oscar. So too, Antonelli, I imagine, will have scored more points than his teammate, King George Russell of Kings Lynn, Norfolk, around the outside. GP's is there. Round the outside. 2 trailer park girls go round the outside. Red Bull Watch Cam's best strategies are here. Let's go, Dynamite. Go on then. Everybody's struggling for tyres now. 10.0 seconds. Come on, Max. Last tour, Max takes 0.6 out of Kimi Antonelli. Currently, the time that he still needs to eat into, 2.4 seconds with 5 laps remaining. Lando Norris goes PB. Bravo, Lando. Fair play, mate. I've got to props to Lando Norris. It would be disingenuous. Okay, Kimi, just going to have to leave you to it, mate. Come on then, lad. Come on then, Kimi. I hope Can gets a few crates of Red Bull. But Benzi, do you know what I mean, GP? You can have that one for free, sir. If you'd have said 2 trailer park girls go, I would have lost my mind. Round the outside. They're watching us, chat. They're paying attention. Sir Charles Edward, OG Zilla, Sir John. They're watching. Currently, the Delta. All eyes on that second place. Currently occupied by Kimi Antonelli. Being honed in on by one Maximilian Verstappen. 18 points or 15. You pick your poison. Kimi Antonelli, Max Verstappen. Currently, 1.1 seconds. He's on the cusp of the DRS of Antonelli. But Antonelli's going to fight here, isn't it? My Red Bull can't handle it. I can't handle the pressure. 6.975. I've got no chance here. Do you know what I mean? I tell you what, between now and the end of the season, this is going to have to accompany all of our F1 viewing pleasure, is it not? It's a good luck omen, even if I'm not drinking it. Oh, Max is close. Max is close. Well in DRS now. He's going to have it going into turn 4. Oh, Max is close to trailer park goals. Sticker coming, F-boy. Go round the outside. You're welcome, GP. You can keep that one for free, sir. No royalties are due. Do you know what I mean? Friend of the family and all that. Mates rates. I will hear nothing of Mount Rushmore. This is Mount Verstappen and whose face goes on. Let's go, Lord No Kids. Go on then. Max Verstappen encroaching now. He's well within the DRS of Maximilian Verstappen. Setting up a cheeky move. Going into the home straight. Let's go. Max Verstappen. 4 laps remaining. Lando Norris is clear, but Maximilian Verstappen isn't concerned of that. He's concerned about second, isn't he? Imagine they throw a virtual safety car now. Toto radioing to Kimi to pull over. Do you know what I mean? This is a long-term play. Toto will be saying, Gammaster reluctantly praised that, no, 100% Benzi. I can't. If he's that good, I mean, what am I going to do? Love him or loathe him? Come on, Max, let's get in there now, chap. 0.8 is the Delta. Kimi Antonelli's going 10 toes in now. Fair play, Kimi Antonelli. Max has got DRS gaining by the second. Oh, it's too long away. There's 3 laps left on the dockets, Max. You got time. Kimi Antonelli's quick in sector 2, isn't he? Turn 9, turn 12. Oh, he's still in DRS. Let's have a look at that Delta 0.5. Go on, set it up. Oh, that's a step and encroaching upon the gearbox of Kimi Antonelli now. The rookie. He's been good though, Kimi has here. Kimi has no chance as Dynamite. Kimi is sweating, but he's been good here. Even to hold off Max Verstappen, a fire-breathing dragon named Max Verstappen for so long already. Kimi's quick. Here we go. Max is encroaching now. Look at that point of speed, long duration turns. Oh my gosh, he's closer. 0.8 is the Delta. Max Verstappen, he can't. Oh, Antonelli's really good out of turn 12, chat. No way. 1 lap remaining. What are we doing here? Fudge. Oh, Max. Oh, he's closer. He's closer and he's got an exit. Oh, turn 4. Let's go, Max Verstappen. Into turn 4. Get that DRS open, chap. At your earliest opportunity. Here we go. Going into turn 1. Oh, fuck. No, he's not close enough. 2 laps remaining. Excuse me. I said 1 now. Oh. Can't complain about that. No, this has been a. What's he talking about? Bloody Liam Lawson. Shut up, Crofty. What are we doing? Talk about the race for second place. Why don't we? Currently sits 0.5 of a second between Maximilian Verstappen goat and the one that they call Kimi Antonelli. He's doing all right here, Foxy. He's doing all right here. This is reminiscent of Alonso and Checo Perez, but it's not Alonso that Checo Perez is fending off. That Antonelli's. Here we go. He's close. He's close, is Max. Yeah, the tyres. Oh no, the gap is bigger, chat. 0.7. Oh no, Max is on the gearbox. Ah, the tyres are falling off, aren't they? Get that DRS open, funnel. Max has another look. Does he throw Kimi Antonelli off? No, he's got a good run, Antonelli. Oh, I think Kimi Antonelli's done all right here. Maximilian Verstappen trying to grow brig in the wing mirrors of Kimi Antonelli. But nothing, no dice. He's not bad, this Kimi. He's not bad, this Kimi chap. He's not half bad, this Kimi fella. Fair play for holding off Max under pressure in the dying embers of this Brazilian Grand Prix round 21. I don't hate that from Antonelli. Run wide now. Go, Max, let's go. Go, Max. Oh, let's go. Tight line going into turn 12. Oh, come on. Is it enough? Lando Norris. Yeah, flip back to Lando Norris, of course. Good game, Easy G. Props, Easy G. Your boy's done good here. Big smiley face from Lando Norris. All heads must bow, or tongues must confess he was really good. Not enough from Max. Oh, Max came so close. It's this fudge cake. And breathe. Oh my gosh, that Kimi. Props to Kimi, eh? You did the F1 maths. If Max, oh my gosh. Insane, chat. I have no words. Easy G, your boy's done well. He's done well. Am I lagging? I'm lagging all over the shop. I apologise, chat. I will sort this out between now and next race. That is insane. Lawson finishes 7th. Bearman in 6th again. Give that dude a good. Oh my gosh. What are we doing, chat? That is insane. Absolutely insane. Props to Lando, but again, Cam's the GOAT. It's Charles Edward. You're the GOAT. Or heads must bow, or tongues must confess. Charles Edward Cheese alongside Max Verstappen is the greater. That's not bad. That isn't bad. And breathe, chat. What are we doing here? How am I going to do driver rating? This makes no sense. Of course, Lando is incredible. He ticked all the boxes. He is now odds-on favourite to win himself his maiden voyage, his first championship of the drivers' variety. And for that, he deserves props, myself included. I've got to put some respect on his name. He's done everything that he needed to do, that we said that he might not be able to do. The starts, God tier. Qualifying under pressure, God tier. He's resurrected Lando 2.0 like he did in Monaco in the dying embers of qualifying then. He's been brilliant at the times when he needed to be, and that's the difference between the good and the great. However, Max Verstappen, chat, he's going to take all the plaudits there, alongside Kimi Antonelli. Yeah, no, Lando. Fair play, Lando, Neil. I don't hate it. Same as 17th to 1st. Yeah, 100%. Matt said we at least tried. You're having a laugh, Max. P20 to P3. Yeah, he had a rocket ship. The naysayers will say, yeah, he had a rocket ship. But then they'll talk about Lewis Hamilton's God-tier performance in 2021, won't they? As if Lewis didn't have a rocket ship then and a brand new engine. You know what? We see the consistent, inconsistent games that people like to play at the altar of cognitive bias. But we'll never do that on our channel. Not ever. Not now. Never, ever sacrifice cognitive dissonance, objectivity at the altar of any cognitive dissonance. I need to go and get a reaction video out, chat. That's been too chaotic. Bad strategy, says LT. He defend Kimi easily on mediums. This is the conversation that we're going to have, eh? Should Maximilian Verstappen have been pitted? FIA fudged Oscar Piastri, cry harder. Easy G, congrats, mate. I've got to get. I'm not the biggest Lando Norris fan. You know this already. British Vogue, blah blah blah. That he wasn't bad. He wasn't half bad. This race weekend, this dude is looking increasingly like a championship material. Lucky you're a legend. Lucky number 7. Out here gifting memberships. I appreciate you. Why am I choking up? I'm not choking up really, but I am choking. What a race. Woody's still showing his poor tyre management over the course of the race. 100%. Tyson, you're a legend, mate. I appreciate you. Out here gifting the memberships. You guys are goated, one and all. I feel like we've just seen something. Your boy went ham the other day talking about I'm done with F1. How can I be when F1 presents us with this level of cinema, impossible drama today at the altar of Kimi Antonelli. Rookie now coming of age, understanding what it is to be consistent and fending off a fire-breathing dragon in the dying embers of the Grand Prix. Lap 68, 69, 70 and 71 in Maximilian Verstappen. GOAT. How about Lando Norris? Again, shutting the mouth of Lando Norris naysayers like me, doing everything that he needs to do to become a champion. Flying in the face of Oscar Piastri, who many, myself included, thought was going to be wearing the crown as at race 24. And then you got to talk about Maximilian Verstappen. Imagine the reaction video. Max Verstappen genius. I just roll forward the thumbnail, don't I? How did he do that? How did he do that? Tyson, you're a legend. I've got to go away and make a reaction video. Back in a couple of minutes after I've had time to digest what was a chaos dragon of a Brazilian Grand Prix. Round 21 is in the books. Lando Norris, of course, has the whip hand if we're having this conversation under the aegis of the Championship of the Drivers' Variety. However, you got to talk about Maximilian Verstappen, the resilience, his ability to thread the needle through that field. Okay, so he didn't get P1, and potentially he could have, had they had faith in him and left him out on their medium tyres. There were 40 laps in those medium tyres, and sometimes track position is king. Clean air is king. It would have got techie for Lando, and it would have got techie for Kimi Antonelli if indeed they needed to overtake the Red Bull car with the number 1 on it. Back in a couple of minutes, chat, for the old post-race reaction. But we'll be back again tomorrow. We're doing player ratings, aka driver and team ratings, because the people so demand it. This has been Techie. Darius, you're a legend. Sir John Perry, absolute legendary support as per usual. Sir Charles Edward, I am grateful ad nauseum for your support. Words betray me, they cannot convey. OG Zilla, you're an absolute legend. Mark Boots, Sir Mark Boots, Sir Tyson. All heads must bow, all tongues must confess. The support on the Cameron CC channel is the greatest. Lucky number 7, you are a goat. I'll be back in a couple of minutes for a cheeky reaction video once I've had time for my blood pressure to settle. Between now and then, you guys are legends, and I'm grateful ad infinitum for each and every single one of you. This channel ceases to exist, no drives to survive, on your guys' not insubstantial shoulders. Between now and then, the prosecution rests. What are we doing here?